Well, guys, just when you think it can't get any more crazier or any more weirder, Kotaku is the gift that keeps on giving when it comes to protecting and coming to the defense of their quote unquote allies when things hit the fan, and this is the result of it. Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what some gamers think it does. No, one company isn't forcing diversity into all your favorite video games. I beg to differ. Look at Spider-Man 2 with all that crap going on and everything. There's a long list. And good grief. Can we all just laugh at this? Like these people don't know how to even meme or anything, because this is really bad, and I've seen better conspiracy boards that made sense. Anyway, by Alyssa Mercante, which, as of this recording, has literally locked her account and is hiding from all the backlash and criticism, fair criticism, mind you, and also is probably deleting some of the stuff as we speak to cover all this up. But we're not going to let that happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to remind these people not to mess with gamers. Sweet Baby Inc. is not the largest narrative design company in the games industry. That's completely false, because I haven't recalled one article, one thing saying that Sweet Baby Inc. is the number one largest narrative design company in the gaming industry. It's not that. There's way bigger ones out there, way bigger. Sweet Baby Inc. is nowhere near that, and they are a joke. Keep in mind, these people aren't consulting with the other gaming companies. So this part is complete. This part right here is completely trash and completely false. Nor is it solely responsible for the characters and stories in recent high-profile releases like Alan Wake 2, God of War Ragnarok, and Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. Oh my god. High-profile releases. I want to say God of War Ragnarok is probably the only one out of these three that is there. I mean, Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, that one was really bad. It tried to be a good game. It tried, but with so much crap and so much stuff forced in, it was ridiculous. And Alan Wake 2, I guess is pretty decent, so I am not gonna further trash on Alan Wake 2, because God of War Ragnarok is the only one that's a high profile. I would say Alan Wake 2 is a close second. But good luck telling good luck telling some gamers that the arrogance in this. Late last month, one of the company's consultants discovered a Steam group dedicated to detecting games that Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on. The purpose? To encourage people to avoid these games because the group had deemed SBI was pushing a woke agenda by working towards greater diversity, equality, and inclusion. DEI, the worst thing to come into existence since the woke agenda. Anyway, and yes, they are pushing a woke agenda. Just take a look at Spider-Man 2 and then get back to me. The Steam group has now more than 100,000 followers. Wrong. It's pretty close to 200,000. It's pretty close. Last I checked, they're above 197,000, so you're way off. And its own Discord that boasts about nearly 2,000 members. I believe it's also more than this as of this recording, though I don't know the exact number, but I know it's way more than that by now. But this ire against Sweet Baby Inc. and DEI initiatives in general, way to steal the abbreviations for another DEI company in NASCAR. You posers. Now everybody's gonna get confused now. Thanks, idiots. You couldn't call it anything else. No, you just had to go and rob something else. Chumps. isn't new. An October 2023 Kiwi Farms post shares similar sentiments, stating that the company's involvement in Remedy's award-winning 2023 action game Alan Wake 2 was possibly one of the biggest gaming scandals in history. It is there, and that's why Alan Wake 2, despite everything, it did get a load of controversy, and there was a lot that came out that really showed who was really behind the whole thing. And this is just another piece of the puzzle. The conversation around Sweet Baby Inc. has ignited a fundamentally misinformed Gamergate-esque firestorm. Its employees have faced rampant harassment as a direct result. Industry figures have denied allegations that SBI came in and completely changed your games. You are completely wrong, because we all see it. You people are consultants, and basically, you guys are getting what you deserve, because there's a lot of evidence out there that proves that you people are pushing this. The CEO herself, on record, on camera, came out and said we were going to terrorize the gaming companies. We're going to make them afraid of us. If we don't get our way, terrorize them. Exact words of that moment. There's a lot of evidence backing that up. I spoke with several employees of Sweet Baby Inc. to learn what the company actually does and how the misunderstanding of its role in the industry highlights a far broader problem. I highly doubt you spoke with them. They probably just came to you like, hey, look, we did this, this, and this. Just to see, this is the beginning right here of the cover-up. This is the beginning right here. What bad actors think companies like Sweet Baby Inc. do? The game industry has had its fair share of struggles lately, from massive layoffs to wildly expensive games like Suicide Squad falling short of expectations. Yeah, you guys completely sabotaged the game. Literally took over. Rocksteady completely drove everybody out and made the game what it is. And I believe Gotham Knights pretty much suffered a bit of the same thing, but not on this scale. According to the loudest members of the Sweet Baby Inc. detected Discord, the company is directly responsible for those failures, not the studios that employed them in the first place. Because of the constant Sweet Baby allegedly forces into games. That's not allegedly. They're forcing this stuff. Need I remind you people that the video exists? Let's see. Even games that are widely considered to be successes are not safe from these conspiracy theories. Oh, they're calling us conspiracy theorists. Oh my god. See, this right here is embrace tradition, reject modernity. Basically, this right here is the perfect example of how gaming should be. Embrace traditional gaming and how it should be. Anyway, Alan Wake 2 game director Kyle Rowley took to X, formerly Twitter, on March 3rd to dispel rumors that the Sweet Baby was the reason protagonist Saga Anderson was black, a rumor first traced back to the aforementioned October 2023 Kiwi Farms post. It's absolutely not true. Apparently, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, because the game was about Alan Wake, not Saga Anderson. It's about Alan Wake, not the guy. But no, you people had to come in and ruin it for everybody. It is absolutely true. But Raleigh's concise statement and similar ones made by other industry members have not silenced the conspiracy theorists. See, look, they are calling us they're still calling us that. These people, man. On March 5th, I managed to spend an hour or so in the Sweet Baby Inc. detected Discord before I was booted from the space. Yeah, because you literally, this is why. This is why right here. because I identified as myself as a Kotaku journalist. Yep, right there. Because you identified yourself as a Kotaku journalist and you rightfully got kicked out of there. In it, members shared posts referencing feminist frequency founder Anita Sarkeesian. Ugh, I can't even say that name without puking. Marcus Aurelius, I quotes and pictures of idealized female bodies in games. One image shows several pictures of the protagonist Eve from Korean developer Shift's upcoming action game Stellar Blade. Juna pokes it against female characters from Overwatch, Forspoken, Life is Strange, and Life is Strange. Embrace tradition, reject modernity. It is balloons, I can't even say that correctly, is plastered on the collage. Yes, it is, because these ones right here have no idea what gamers want. The top one is what gamers want: a sexy female character with a cute face, interesting backstory, and everything else. Story, character development, everything. I cannot wait till. Speaking of which, I can't wait till Stellar Blade comes out. That's going to be an awesome game. Anyway, on to the thing. Almost 2K members. There are already a bunch of infiltrated blah people here. Screenshotted everything, sadly, so keep it cool, brothers. We can't let this server or this Steam group get taken down. That's all I ask. Keep it cool. Read a post from March 4th, which shared again on March 5th. Several people in the Discord expressed concerns about glowies, a term coined by members of the far right for those suspected of being federal law enforcement officials or their informants attempting to infiltrate their online spaces and set them up for legal consequences. Okay, this part right here is kind of scary because we have heard rumors of that and some of it is actually happening. So this right here is actually true. I will give that credit right there. Anyway, two members that spoke with me via Discord DMs shared similar sentiments about why they believe the Steam page and subsequent Discord are important, so they can identify games that were developed with the support from Sweet Baby Inc. and make an informed decision when purchasing them. Sweet Baby Inc. is a symptom of other ideological worldviews that I believe had taken hold of the Western world media and gaming as a whole. A 31-year-old member of the Discord told me he also insisted, without providing evidence, that Sweet Baby Inc. adds race and identity group quotas to everything they are involved with. That is true. They do. Look at the GDC conference that recently held. Look at everything that was there. Go to my video yesterday that I made and many others made. We expose these people because they want to push this stuff, including climate politics in gaming. Sweet Baby Inc. isn't forcing diversity, it's happening naturally. Look, what a load of crap. It is forcing diversity. It is. Through these kinds of social media posts, argues that companies like Sweet Baby Inc. somehow force game studios to include diverse characters and storylines. The reality is vastly different. Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative design company, meaning most of its work is focused on writing stories and dialogue. They are not a DEI consultancy firm. Yeah, they are. They go and consult and sometimes badmouth and terrorize the gaming companies into taking their stuff and running with it. That means they ensure game's plot points makes logical sense and are satisfying to players, and that the characters speak and behave in consistent ways. You people are a joke, for one thing, because the reason why Metroid and everything else is so popular is because it has awesome stories and lore and background characters, and also the main characters being awesome. That's how story-driven works and narrative works. And that's what gamers want. We want a fun game. They're also fun. We don't want to be reminded of this about this bullshit going on in this world. Anyway, Narrative designers may also provide a final round of polish, like a Hollywood script doctor, for example. Like a Hollywood script doctor. For example, the team worked on Suicide Squad long after the story was written, even though they joined just to write in-game ads, audio logs, and NPCs. And NPC barks. CEO Kim Belair tells me over video call. She continues, "Yeah, get ready. This is the written statement of the load of crap coming out of this clown. She should change her name to Kim Bitch Air, because that's all she is, a bitch full of hot air." Sweet Baby is at its core a narrative development company. That means anything from scriptwriting to narrative design to narrative direction to story reviews. One of the things that we do offer is cultural consultations or authenticity consultations. Yeah, we're going to take everything that was authentic and turn it on its head in more ways than one. And if you don't like that, well, guess what's going to happen to you? Get our drift? Anyway, for us, that generally means that we might be asked to look at a story if there's a character in it who is marginalized in a certain way. See, look right here. And the studio wants us to connect them with a consultant who can bring a little authenticity, but the perspective is never that we're coming in and interjecting diversity for the most part. It's the reverse. It's that a company has created a character and that they want to make the character more representative and more interesting. Yeah, right. Given what's happened and everything, it's way more darker than that. Way more. Anyway, Sweet Baby Inc. co-founder David Bedard, what the hell? Oh my lord, adds that contrary to popular belief, the people making these games want to make the experience better for all players, and that more diversity and representation is a byproduct of that. Detractors would rather believe that there's a shadowy cabal of people forcing them to put that stuff in. They would rather believe a make-believe fairy tale than accept that, he says. Yeah, right. We love a great story and a great game. That's why we're gamers. We love all that, and we hate the stuff that you people are pushing into real world stuff. That's what we hate. We don't want to be reminded of the real world. We want to just have a great time and decompress and enjoy our gaming without being bothered with this stuff. Making something more representative and more joyful for a marginalized person in a video game is not a zero-sum game. It does not make anything worse for the male character in the game. For the white character in the game, yeah, it does. The CEO herself came out and said we want to get rid of white male lead characters and white gamers and everything. These people, man, I swear these people are a joke. Okay, let's see. The assumption that team members at Sweet Baby Inc. or any marginalized person for that matter can only offer up content that is based on their identity is incredibly frustrating for the team and for marginalized industry members at large. People can't imagine that we might do anything else but DEI, Blair says. Oh, yeah, she's already slipping. You can tell she's already slipping because she said the quiet part out loud. Literally right there, clear as day. They can't imagine that we are just talented writers, we're talented narrative designers, and that people are hiring us because we tell good stories, because we collaborate well, and because we write video games. No, you just come in and bully your way in and take over everything and take other people's work and toss it out the window and input garbage that is unoriginal, uninspiring, and everything in between. They have to diminish our accomplishments to our identities. You can't imagine that the work I did on Spider-Man was story work versus adding pride flags, you know. They can't imagine. Yeah, there's the quote right there. Yeah, there was a lot of pride flags and everything in between. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Despite the intensity of the backlash over the past few weeks, it's business as usual for for Sweet Baby Inc., the company that they work with haven't been scared off. They've actually offered advice and best practices for how to move forward. Practices they have developed after facing harassment of their own. Tells with that kind of support in their corner and a share for love, with a shared love for writing good stories, the team at Sweet Baby Inc. is determined to forge on and keep working on a litany of games, both announced and under wraps. That is terrifying because we don't know what's going on. We don't know how far they have their hands in. We have the companies and everything, but the problem is we don't know what games are underdeveloped as of this moment. So this is terrifying. Luckily, Nintendo seems to have kicked them to the curb. Hopefully, and with Princess Peach on the way, that should be a fun game. But yeah, Bel Air is full of crap. We are a narrative company. No, you're a consultative company, you morons. That primarily is our work. We are not censors. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You are censors to a degree. In DEI, forced diversity, all this crap. It's exposed. It's out in the open. This is pure damage control right here. Pure damage control. We have no interest in false diversity or in tokenization. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you do. We have an interest in making stories better and making characters more interesting and in developing a stronger language around narrative design. Those are the things that we are really passionate about. Yeah, you're passionate about driving out actual story characters and actual gamers who do buy the products and everything, not these fake tourists who pose as gamers and everything. They only complain about a few things. Meanwhile, us gamers have legit concerns and are critical if a game is bad. This is part of being a gamer. If we don't like the story and everything and we find this crap out, you bet we're going to be angry. Bellard says towards the end of our conversation, if you're going to come from my work, you can do that. But if someone says I read a story and you say it's not good, that's totally fine. But if you're going to come from me at least, come correct. Don't be loud and wrong. No, we are coming at you correctly, and you are wrong on many levels with what you are doing. And BlackRock is paying you guys, from my understanding. They're the main enemy too. We'll get to them later. If you guys want to see my full take on BlackRock, just let me know. After chatting with Sweet Baby Inc., I returned to my DM Discord with one of the members of the group rallying against them. With the help of Bel Air's own words, I explain what SBI actually does, its core focus on narrative work, and how DEI is only a small part of their remit. He wouldn't budge. With all due respect, it really seems like the same thing to me, but just a bit more hands-on in the writing process. The end goal is to insert DEI type stuff into the project they are working on. That is correct. This is correct right here. That's their end goal. That's all these woke companies' end goal, is to insert this crap into every form of entertainment. Sweet Baby Inc. and other industry leaders suggest that this dogged instance of believing one company is forcibly interjecting diversity into games is a side effect of a widespread misunderstanding of how games are actually made. Oh no, we get how games are actually made. We actually know, because we actually do speak with the people who are passionate about what they do, and the people that got laid off, unfortunately, saw their work go up in smoke and got no credit for it whatsoever. And in some cases, not all, but you get my point. Until this industry is more willing to openly discuss development processes, the lack of transparency will continue to be used as a straw man for bad faith arguments that criticize DEI as an imposition by nefarious unseen forces rather than an effort to cultivate more accurate reflection of the world around us. DEI is the main driving force behind it, and you people are pushing this and are caught on record. So basically, they are doing damage control, and the people in the Discord who are part of the of the detect and everything, they are correct. The end goal is to insert DEI type stuff into the projects they are working on, whether it be movies, uh, I don't think there's much in music because I really don't know what's going on there, but I can assume that that's happening too. But it's largely in movies, TV shows, and it's hitting its way into anime. And then gaming. The four major, four major forms of our entertainment being bastardized by companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and other companies like it. What are your thoughts on this, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Anime 1992. I love you all. Keep up the good fight. We need to prevent these people from. We gotta continue to expose these people. They're gonna do a cover up and everything, but no, we gotta make this known. We gotta make this loud. Fight for your games and spread the word. We all are doing our part in this manner. I love you guys. Keep up the fight.